Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my second paycheck of March, which is actually a bi-weekly paycheck. We're going to be doing some cash stuffing for my everyday spending wallet, and then I'm actually going to be pulling some money from some sinking funds, and then I'm also going to be adding money to just a couple sinking funds. Now, let me just get this out there that I am not a personal or a finance advisor, so I just pretty much do my budget to show you guys how I work mine's out. So sometimes the things that I do may not always work for you because everybody has a different type of budgets. They get paid differently. We have different situations that we all go through. So this is just me sharing my journey, my debt-free journey, my experience with you guys. So just want to get that out there. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you here and to stay. And if you could, that's only if you want to. And it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to put this in your budget. Just click the like button if you do get something out of this video, because it does help the algorithm and it does help push my videos out to other people. So first thing first, like I said, we're on the second paycheck of March 2024. This here is pretty much my monthly bill tracker. This is where I keep like a running total ledger of the bills that I have for the month. Now I do come here and it's more of like real time. So the ones that are not checked, these are the ones that are automatic payments, like my after school, that I like to pay on that day just to keep it in check so that I'm not getting confused because the amount is the same thing. And sometimes, even though I do make the payment credit card, I go inside. Sometimes I do have situations where I get emails where it is doubled on the email that I get saying that we didn't receive your payment, but I have my receipt that I keep in my wallet. I just keep that last receipt that I have in my wallet because usually that is the receipt that is actually the one that confirms that I did actually pay. So that's why I actually keep my after school for Aiden. I keep that pretty much on the same day. And then also I keep those on the same day if it is an automatic payment. So I actually do that too. So that's normally how that pretty much works there. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to hop into our paycheck budget. And this is, I still have my cash for my pay myself for the 8th, but I haven't actually done a video. But it does not affect my bills that are being paid, because usually the check that I pay myself, I will usually stuff some sinking funds or do some savings challenges. So it does not go into, hopefully that doesn't confuse you guys, go into my paycheck budget. Does not go actually into my paycheck budget. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get this started. I'm pretty interested because I did do a couple extra different things that I'm trying, and we'll see just pretty much how that goes. So we're going to go with income. Now the income is basically all together. So we have 1,350 is not separated. I just keep it like that. Just like I said, like everybody's budget is different, so I just keep it all together like that just to make it a little bit more simpler for my budgeting experience. All right, so we got $1,360 is what I actually got, $10 difference. Now we're going to do rollover. Now for my rollover, we have $357.31. Now, I know when I first started doing budgeting, I was like, what is rollover? I did see it a couple times with other, I'm going to get my calculator out, guys. I did see a couple times where people had rollover, and I was like, what is rollover? So for you guys that don't know what rollover is, it's basically the extra cash that you have left over in your buffer, which a buffer is a checking account or savings that you have left, so that if anything comes into your account, you are covered and you don't have to worry about worrying about getting an overdraft for your checking account. All right, so we have our totals, and then I was going to try to add that by myself, but we're not doing that. All right, so we got 1,350 plus 357.31, so that is 1707.31, and then we have 1,360 plus 357.31, so that's $1,717.31. So if you do have my budget book, I would love for you to, pull yours out and do your budget with me, so that way we can pretty much do it together, and we can see how each other comes up with our different figures. Now, so here I just pretty much do my bill transactions. So I always pull it from here, which makes it so easy. So to make sure that I don't miss any of the bills that I have going on there. So that's where my amount, but I pretty much remember all of my bills actually. So we have after school is due on the 15th, and that's $85. And the actual was $85 that I paid, and no overage or shortage. And we did pay that on the 1st, on the 15th. Oh, why did I say 1st? All right, so we did pay that on the, okay, so on the 15th. All right, and then we have Lowe's, which is a credit card or store card that I'm trying to get down, so that it's due on the 20th. Okay, so it was $30. Already paid the actual amount, and then no overage or shortage, and that was done on the 15th. And then we have AEP, that is due on the 21st, so that is pretty much $202, which I am excited, because I know, like I always say, there's a lot of people that say that their electric bill has went up, and ours has pretty been kind of stabling out. And that is, like I said, that is like a blessing, because it's a lot of high electric bills out there, but not all of the electric companies are having high bills like this. So I'm not sure why AEP's bill is like the highest. I don't know if it's because it's in the city or whatnot, but who knows. Okay, so we have the 22nd for after school. That is pretty much $85, and the actual that will come out is $85, no overage or shortage, and that is going to be coming out on the 2nd. Even though I do have the cash in there to pay it, I'm still going to put this date, like I said, to keep it all pretty much uniform, and so that I don't get confused. So we got Xfinity due on the 25th. So that is for $75. I am so pretty much thankful that it's $75, because at first I would say if you have a high cable bill / internet bill, I would call them just to see if they could. I would just keep calling. That's what I did. I just called and called, and they finally, when I moved, so I don't know if that was something that triggered to say, hey, let's go ahead and this is on the 25th, because that's an automatic payment. I'm going to write that down, and then I'm going to do automatic payment. All right, so after school. So I don't know if that was something that triggered and say, hey, let's go ahead and get her a lower rate. But it was like they were saying I had to do the bundle to get a cheaper rate, but I was not looking at TV. None of us was. Okay, so we got after school, that is $85. And then we have $85, and then that will come on the 29th. And then we have, remember I told you guys I had to add gym membership, and needed to add that to my month ahead bills binder, which I am working on second month getting ahead. So when you do second month getting ahead, you just continue to pay. So, but if anything comes up, then this is on the 29th too, because this is an automatic payment. You just go with the flow and just be thankful that you have something comes up. All right, so these are, I'm going to do here. So Xfinity, and then gym is going to be automatic payment. So that's what that was at. So I always like to put automatic pay. I didn't even put my weeks on top. All right, so we're going to do 15th through the 31st. And then this is my bi-weekly paycheck. I don't know what I'm about to write. I'm about something with the C. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to add up our expenses. We're going to go ahead and do that. So we have $85, and then we're going to actually take this amount, but I can take either column because they're both the same amount. So we got $85 plus $30 plus $202 plus 85 plus $75 plus $85, and then plus 80. So we have a total of $642 for each column. All right. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to take this amount and we're going to go and see how much we have left to play around with our savings and our debt. And let's see, 1717.31 minus 85. So that's $1,632.31 minus $30. We got $1,602.31 minus 202. So 1,431 minus 85. I can't get it together with hitting my keys this morning. I haven't had my coffee, so that probably will be an issue, because usually y'all know I'm like, hey, this is the coffee that I'm drinking. I'm like, hey. Okay, so minus $80. Okay, so $1,075.31. Okay, so that's the reason why I do this, because this actually lets me see what I have left to do my savings challenge, debt, my cash envelope stuffing, and all of that good stuff. Now let's move on. So next we have savings. So I do have an HYSA, which stands for high yield savings account. And I don't know, it was a couple people that signed up, used my Ally bank link. So thank you guys so much for signing up for that. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, thank you. All right, so thank you very, very much. And then I did have some people sign up for my Fetch rewards too, and I will post my Fetch reward code later on, but we're going to focus on our savings right now. All right, so now for emergency, we did $100. That's what I had budgeted, but I actually did $115. And I have this where it is automatically transferred to my Ally savings account. And then we have savings. And then guess what, y'all? I've been dabbling a little bit in stock. So I've been like just trying a little bit. I guess it's pretty much a little bit intimidating when you first do it. And there are a lot of channels that you can actually watch to kind of figure out. Mommy's Traders channel she is like crazy, like informational about different types of stocks and everything, and dividends. So I've been kind of like watching those like behind the scenes and trying to figure out like, hey, if I have a little bit of cash, it seems like they take time and you have to put effort into it. So I just got over that hump of thinking that, hey, I'm going to do a dividend and it's going to be up to $5,000 the next day. So I decided to take the plunge, and I got in my mind that it's not like a short overnight success. It's more like you have to build. So and I do have my Roth IRA, which that is one thing that I've been doing, that having that money transfer to that. And then I did end up investing some of my cash of our HSA, which at first I didn't know you could do that, and then plus I got an email or a message when you open the app. So I did get a message about that saying that, hey, you can invest this certain amount of your money into stocks and mutual funds and all that stuff like that. So I was like, hey, the money's sitting there, I'm not using it. Why not do that? So I have seen a little bit of it increase. So I was pretty excited about that. It's just those little steps that count. All right, so all of these I wanted to do 100. So I did transfer for stock. I did transfer $100, and it's not 500, it's not 1,000, but like they say, you have to start somewhere. And I think for my stock, I'm going to try SCHD. I'm going to try that one, and then I'm not sure which else one I wanted to try, but I'm like looking. But I did for my HSA, I did get in dividends 2.08. I was like, what? Okay, so we have let me add all these up. So that's 3, wait a minute, 1 2 3, so that's 330. Yeah, I did add I did see a little small increase, and when you see that, that makes you like, oh my goodness. Okay, and then like I said, for Ally savings, the buckets will go into when it's transferred to Ally savings, I do put the emergency in one bucket, savings in one bucket, and then this is just my little stock portfolio. All right, so for debt, we have grands. I'm knocking this one out the ballpark. So we have $100 I budgeted. I actually did 200, which is awesome. And I'm going to show you guys again. This is how I'm pretty much keeping up with it. And these will be here Thursday. So I can take a pre-order off my website and they will be able to ship out as soon as you order it. So this is what my grants furnishings look like. And like I said, I have $500 left and I do have a plan to pay that off. I have a target goal date of 6/21/2024, and I'm definitely going to meet that goal to pay that off. Next, I'm going to have to start working hardcore on my Lowe's card because I'm just paying the minimum. On that, I've learned to just pretty much tackle one card at a time, which makes it so much easier and less stressful. All right, so let's go ahead, hop over. This is going to be a lengthy video, maybe, or maybe not. So let's go ahead and do our envelopes. I'm going to move my calculator over here, and we're going to do our cash. All right, so we have, like I said, 320. Let's go ahead and count our cash. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's go ahead and put our cash in our tray here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do my everyday cash spending wallet. And I actually do have a receipt that I need to scan for my Fetch Rewards. This is for Aiden's soccer socks. And I do have a link and a code I posted here for you guys. If you have not already taken advantage of Fetch Rewards, you are missing out on a lot of benefits because you can get, how I want to put it, you can get gift cards for the points and the receipts that you scan, and those gift cards that you use, you can use that for like Amazon. I've known people say they bought furniture with it. They say like they bought groceries with it because you can get Walmart gift cards. They've paid bills with it because they use the Visa cards. It's like a lot of stuff. So if you have just receipts for normal things that you just buy, I would say make sure to scan your receipt. So I'm going to put that over there because I've got to do my Fetch Reward. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to just real quick, I'm going to write down my titles here. And I pretty much know I have what I'm going to write here. Yes, what do I got here? First gas, Dollar Tree. When I say I didn't write anything, guys, I did not. I'm starting over from scratch. Household. And I keep doing it because I said I need to start doing where I'm writing on this side. I'm right-handed, so I need to put this on this side to make it a lot easier because I'm doing, what do you want to call it, the crossover. Okay, so we got eat out, groceries, and then these are bank run, and then this is extra cash here. All right, so let's go ahead. And everybody always asks me, what this is my little manifest money bill, y'all, because I get a lot of questions like, what is that little bill? All right, so for Chris, we're going to do $15 and $15. We're going to do $110 and $15. And this is pretty much, I know y'all going to be like, how much is a salad? This is more of like a reward for myself, like maybe one time like during the week or 2 weeks that I have for this, that I pretty much will go get me a salad. And I might probably go get me a salad today on my lunch break. All right, so it's gas. We're going to actually be doing $40 for gas. That's what we're going to do, $40. And then I'm going to actually do 2 20s, and we actually have $20 left. So let's get our 2 20s. And I think, guys, I think I'm actually pretty good with my gas. So I've been doing like leveling it out. I've been doing excellent with that. So we got 20, 40, 50, 60. And then plus gas is not as expensive as it used to be, because it used to be super expensive, but now it's not too bad. It's still expensive, but it's not too bad. All right, so next we have Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree, I'm not going to give myself anything for that. So we're just going to do that and put a line. All right, Joe Beans. Okay, so we're going to do $7. And thank you guys for giving me, supporting my channel. And I've been using my Ko-fi. Sometimes I'll go get coffee with that. So thank you so much. So we got $7. I am so appreciative, you guys. Oh, I put $7 there. Because if it wasn't for you guys watching my channel, you know what I'm saying? This wouldn't be what we got going on here. All right, so we got 5, 6, 7. So that's Joe Beans Coffee. And they got Sin City Cinnabons there. Oh my gosh, they're so good. But right now we're going to focus on the $7 with this coffee. All right, so next we have Household. And Household, we're going to do $23. Household, all I need to do is get a pack of, and we're going to do a 20 and 3 ones. Yeah, all I have to do is just get a pack of paper towels, and that's all I need. And that's like $21. So we got 20, 21, 22, 23. I just did 23 just to make sure I was good. And then everything else, we're actually pretty good with that. All right, so personal, I'm only going to give myself 20 bucks. So I'm just going to take a $20 bill, and let's see what I got left in here. So we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And all right, and I'm actually going to just put this $5 in here. And then I'm going to take the ones and put it in here. All right, and then this will just leave me my awesome $20. All right, so next we have Aiden. So Aiden will get $10, and that will be just one $10 bill. And Aiden sucked his money out of here buying stuff, but it's okay. All right, so next we have Eat Out. And Eat Out, we're only going to do 30. So we're going to do a 20 and a 10. And we found a different pizza place for pizza night. They used sourdough bread. It was so good. And they put it in the oven. So that will be a pizza that we will try for a pizza night. Not try, but try again. All right, so for groceries, we are going to do $145. And I got to get a lot of groceries. So we're going to do $150. I just squished that down. So we got $150. We're going to do 4 20s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 20s. And then we're going to do, let's see, 40, 60. Wait, 110 and 15. All right, so we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45. So we have 145 for that. Maybe I can get this in. All right, and then that is all for our wallet. So we're gonna put that in there. And then for my coins, I don't think I have enough to actually do like a coin stuffing. Yeah, I just have a little bit of coins, so we're not gonna actually worry about that for right now. So we'll put that to the side there. All right, so let's go ahead and add up our totals here. So we have, I had $8 for personal. So that's $28. And then we have, all right, 15 plus 40 plus 7 plus 23 plus 20 plus 10 plus 30 plus 145. Okay, so we actually stuffed $290. And that is, we're going to put it here. All right, so let's go ahead and work on our sinking funds. Sinking funds, you don't have to do a lot for your sinking funds. You just do whatever works for you, whatever you have in your budget. So for my sinking funds, like I said, I want to make sure I stay up on my car property taxes. So we're going to do, for a sinking funds binder here, and I'm going to go ahead and get out my car property taxes. and we're actually going to do $20. I'm not worried about the balance because I'm just worried about getting to the end of my car property taxes. All right, so we have due June the 5th, $330.07. So each car is $20. So we are actually going to be adding $20 to that. So we're just going to do one $20 bill, and we're going to go ahead and check out this car. We are actually doing pretty good. We just have this car's left, and the goal is June, and look, it's only March, April, May, June. We have 3 more months left. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40. All right, so we got 240. Yeah, we're rolling with this. Oh, I got IOU. Oh, I've already done this. Wait. Okay, I think I've already, oh yeah, this is the one that I've already done with my bingo and Aiden's binder. So I did actually put those in there. I was like, oh my goodness. Y'all, I just be writing sticky notes that I owe myself just to make sure that I remember. All right, so that is pretty much done, taken care of. Okay. All right, so we have, and the IOU was from bingo night too. All right, so we're not doing anything for Amazon Prime, and we're going to do car. I'm going to add what's left of car. So we're going to actually do $10. So we're going to go back here, and this is car. So we got $315. So we're going to add cash, and that's $10. So that'll be $90. And then let's make sure our cash is up to par. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and we do have $90 in our binder. Okay, so that is that for that. So that is $30. And I am going to actually have to, we're not doing any savings challenges because when I do my extra cash stuff, remember I showed you the 1/8 of the budget, I'll end up doing that for that. And then I'm going to actually put this down and scoot that back a little bit. So for my home binder, now we actually, this is not going to be in my budget, but we actually did, I have to make the payment for the propane for the elite check. So they actually came and did it finally. So that was actually $65. So I'm going to take $65 and then I'm going to make that payment. So we got $315. So we're going to do leak check. And I need to take Foster off of here because this is just propane, because that is not even the company that I went with. So we're just going to put propane for this. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, and then we're going to take 65. So we should have 15 left. All right, and we're going to put this back in there. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put this for bank run. So it's not extra cash, it's actually money that needs to be paid for a bill. All right, so there we go. So that's that. I'm going to put that in there. All right, so we are done with that. And we're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and add our figures up. So we had, let's see what we got left. Because we're doing the zero-based budget, y'all, so we got to keep it together. All right, so we got $1,075.31. So we're going to subtract $330. So now we're going to check to see how much we have left for our buffer to last us for 2 weeks. Minus $200. And then plus, I'm not really stressing it because I do have like emergency savings and savings. So not too much, but I don't really want to use my savings. All right, so that's $255.31. So minus the $30. So that's $225.31. Okay, so we have $225.31 left for our buffer. So let's just make sure that is correct. So our income was $1,717.31. And let's check and see how much our expenses was. So we got $642, $330. All right, so we got $642 plus $330 plus $200. All right, plus $290, and then plus $30. So that's $1,492. Let's subtract the 2. 1717.31 minus 1492. Ooh, same. All right, so in our buffer we have $225.31, and then we are removing $65 for leak check for propane. All right, so guys, we are pretty much done. And thank you guys so much for chilling with me for my video. And the next time when we do any budget for paycheck, we're going to actually not paycheck, but yeah, pretty much paycheck. We're going to be doing my side hustle cash. So if you have not already hopped over to my Instagram, it's called APinkeClothlife, and my TikTok. And like I always say, guys, until next time, peace.